Taking you live now to Murwillumbah in northern New South Wales. The opposition leader Anthony Albanese is speaking live. This is obviously another flood-hit area of the country.
Also planning to make sure that we do much better in the future. I'd ask Brett, whose home we're in, to make some comments here as well, and I very much thank him and Leanne for welcoming us into their home, not because if they get anything out of it, because they want to make a difference to their local communities. So thanks, Brett.
Well, firstly, I would have all offered you a cup of tea, but we don't really have a teapot anymore. It floated down the river, unfortunately, with nearly everything else in the house. So I guess if I had to say one thing, this is the second time in 5 years that our region has been devastated by floods. And it took probably 2 years for this town to get back up and running again. This one is worse, and it's also come at a worse time. So we need all the help we can to try and get this place, not just our town, but all these towns in this region back up and running again, because there are businesses, there are homes, there are people that have lost lives. There is just so much devastation here. It's hard for people outside to understand. So I guess if I had one thing to say is we're not second-class flood victims. We're the same as the other flood victims in other regions, so I can't understand why we're being treated differently. You know, everyone needs the support here as much as they need it anywhere else. So we're all one, we're all Australian. I don't understand why people are being, treated differently. And hopefully we won't be treated differently down the track. So look, if there's anyone out there that can help in any way, this community needs it, because at the moment we're all banding together to do everything we can. It was actually like the flood itself. This river looks beautiful and tranquil behind us, but when it's raging, it's out of control. And if there's one other thing that I think that we could do when it's over, we look back about how we respond to these things in the actual emergency itself. There were hundreds of people stuck, just like us, in houses that had no way of getting out. The waters are rising, it's getting dark, there's nowhere to go, and there's no one to come and rescue you. Surely as a country like us, we can plan for that stuff where we can rescue people that are stranded in these situations. Why don't we have a plan? We just didn't seem to have a plan. So maybe next time, let's just get a plan.
Brett, if the Prime Minister was here today, what would you say to him?
Just help. Everyone needs help. Why? They talk about helping, but they don't seem to be helping enough. Like, if there's a disaster relief fund available, give it to these people. There's people here, there's 1,000 people in this region there's 1,000 families in this region that don't have anywhere to sleep tonight. That's not right. That's our Hurricane Katrina moment. This is the Super Bowl for us. Don't let it be like that. Just help.
Do you want to see him come here?
If it's going to, I'll have anyone come here. I don't care who it is. If it's going to make this region, and I've got to thank Anthony for coming here today. It puts us on the map. It helps give us coverage and helps give us the things that we need. If he can come here, if Scott Morrison can come to Murwillumbah and we can show him how desperately we need the money, then please come by all means.
Thanks, mate.